Why my life is getting worse after I start to use manifestation techniques, law of assumption, all these spiritual tools. My life was better before. If you are this type of person, I want to explain to you what is happening, what you can do, and how to overcome this situation in your life to finally get what you want. And if you need any coaching, my information is in the description in the video. You can also send me a brief description of the problem you are facing, and I will be very happy to let you know if I can help you with this problem. Please like, share, and subscribe if you want to know more about this type of wisdom. My name is Nancy, and my passion is to help people to transform their lives by destroying and releasing their problems in the seed level, in the metaphysical plane, so the problem doesn't happen or come back again. As the description I just say, this is the very answer you want to hear, because when we are unaware of what we are creating, because you are always manifesting, but you are always manifesting by default. Subconsciously, you receive messages and your subconscious mind believes that's what you want to experience. Either it's good or bad. The universe doesn't know if you are saying a joke, if it's something you want or not. It's going to send it to you. The only job of your subconscious mind is to create a proof of what is going on in your mind. So whatever self conversations you're having, the same thing that you are having all day long running in the background of your mind is usually what you are going to manifest. Most people is very unaware of what they are even thinking, because to change your life, you need to change your energy. To change your energy, you need to change your thoughts. To change your thoughts, you need to know what are you thinking all day long. And most people don't even realize what they are thinking. And that's okay, because your thoughts go like a speed of the light. So another key ingredient here that many people is missing is past life, because for us in mysticism, we understand that your life is eternal, and the recycling of thoughts is something you've been thinking for many past lifetimes. Now, this doesn't mean that you're gonna be struggling for this. No, it's the very opposite. When you face a challenge, it's the best thing you can actually have, because it's the only way the universe is having to tell you, hey, this is what you believe right now. You like it or not, depends how you feel. So when you experience a challenge with other person, I know, and I include myself, I'm not saying like it's so easy. It takes a little time and repetition to really understand, okay, what is this situation happening in my life? What is this situation really teaching me? What is this situation telling me to let go of? And usually all are about subconscious beliefs. So you are a person who never studied spirituality, all of some assumption, attraction, and all these type of laws. And then you start to study, say, oh wow, this is perfect. I'm gonna imagine whatever I want and I will get it. The very first thing that is gonna happen is your life is gonna be becoming a chaos. Why? Because now you have a greater awareness, and the things you desire for your future are not a match of your past. So because they are not a vibrational match, the only way the universe has to give you that new reality is to destroy the old one. If you're trying to manifest a relationship, maybe the relationship is going to start to have problems. Maybe because the relationship was built on toxicity. This doesn't mean you're going to lose the person. Sometimes a separation occurs so people heal and they reconnect with a better and higher level of awareness. If you are trying to manifest money, maybe the very first thing is going to happen is people is going to lose their money, people is going to lose their wallet, bills are going to come, because in the challenge itself, I'm going very general, but it's impossible to go like a specific, because every person is going to be very different. Some people is going to lose their job because first they hate their job and they deserve something better. Other people is going to be losing their job because they feel unworthy to have a better job. So other people is going to lose their job because their job was actually only to please their parents, and that doesn't align with the new life they want to have. So the old reality is going to be destroyed, usually in the form of chaos, because it's the only way the universe has to replace it. This doesn't mean it's the only way, because when you start to understand all these laws and you use it in your advantage, that is what I'm trying to teach people. So you change proactively instead of reactively. You change in advance and you start to get the things you want without having to have so much chaos. This is the difference. But if you are just in the beginning and things start to get worse, instead of, because most people don't have the guidance, most people don't have like a teacher, a guide who is helping them. Okay, this is getting destroyed, because let's find your limited belief and let's see why it's getting destroyed. And instead of reacting, giving them tools, because you have tools for not react. And observe what is going to emerge from that. That is usually good things. But in the opposite, when people get, emotional, they get reactive, probably they start to get things worse. So it's very important in the process of like the destruction of the old reality to be calm, to have like a real tools to overcome these kind of things, to receive your new reality and be faithful to your new reality. So in the eyes of the universe, in the eyes of your soul, really nothing is wrong. Everything is for your benefit. Things are really happening for you to become a higher version of you, because at the end of the day, whatever you are trying to manifest is only for the only reason of what or who you are going to become when you get that thing. Maybe a more honorable person, maybe a more strong person, maybe more resilient. It's going to be very different from person to person. So I never like to go general, because 7 billion of people in the planet and everybody's going to be very different. And not only that, it's going to be very, very different from men and to women, because male energy and female energy has like a very different goal in this existence. So when we understand what is happening, when we have the tools and when we have a good guidance, whatever that is happening outside is going to be okay. I get it. I will let it go and I will welcome the new thing in my life. I hope this clarifies you a little bit and give you a little peace, a sense of serenity, that if you are going through a season, a period of like destruction, don't be afraid. Get good tools to overcome the anxiety of this moment, or I'm here to help you, and trust that if you keep the image of what you want, you sooner or later are going to be experiencing that reality. Thank you so much for giving me your time and your attention. And as always, I wish you a day full of miracles. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.